Now we start our topic today. State and explain Coulomb's law. Write its mathematical form. It is an important topic of chapter 13 electrostatic class 10th. What is the motivation behind this law? A French scientist, Charles Columb, in 1785 experimentally established the relation between two like charges or unlike charges. He gave the idea that the forces of attraction or repulsion between 2 point charges is directly proportional to the product of quantity of charges and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. In other words, he said that if the charges are same, it means charges q1 and q2 are positive charges, q1 and q2 have negative charges. Both of these are same charges, so we know the properties of charges that like charges always repel each other. How will they repel? In other words, if the two charges are opposite charge, suppose q1 and q2 are 2 point charges, q1 have positive charge, q2 have negative charge, then these two charges always attract, because it is the property of charges. Like charges always repel each other, opposite charges always attract each other. So mathematically he found that the forces of attraction or repulsion is directly proportional to the product of these charges. So by equation 1, F is directly proportional q1 and q2, and similarly it is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between two charges. By combining 1 and 2, F is equal to any constant say k q1 q2 over r square, where F is the force between two charges, q1 and q2 are the quantities of two charges, and r represent the distance between center of two charges, where k is called proportionality constant and its value depend upon the SI unit and the medium between two charges. If the medium between two charges is air, then the value of k is 9 multiply 10 raised to power 9 Newton meter square per coulomb square. Now what it's mean by point charges? In physics we take point charges a very small charges. Coulomb's law is true only for the point charges. In other words, this is the limitation of Coulomb's law. Coulomb's law is applicable only point charges. What is point charges? Point charges are the charges where the size is very smallest as compared to the distance between charges, and Coulomb's law verify the third law of motion. So we end our lecture today. State and explain Coulomb's law. Write its mathematical form. It is an important topic of class 10th for long question. So read it carefully and write down in your notebooks. Okay, Allah Hafiz.